Second go at the Derby, almost set now. They're ready. Gates back, racing in the Emirates Singapore Derby. Johnny Guitar and Spalato, the best two to leave. Alfonso commenced nicely, and also Cordoba over on the inside. Isnate, Mr. Armstrong, and now Empress Wu going up on the outside. Valbuena making ground the fence, followed by Bendician. Next of all is Magical Talent, then came Panama City. Step It Up had to go back from the wide draw. Wall Street Boy over on the inside, then Vergladica, and Flight of the Saker back to the rear. They leave the straight, and Spalato a little keen in the front. He might get cover as Mr. Armstrong comes around the outside, but there's not a great tempo one here. Mr. Armstrong's going to be allowed to roll to the front by all press. Led over Spalato as they reach the back, then Cordoba. Next of all is Alfonso. Valbuena down on the fence in a lovely position. Out three wide is Empress Wu. A length away to Bendician. Down on the inside of Johnny Guitar, then is Nate. Magical Talent next from Panama City. Wall Street Boys moved off the fence. Flight of the Saker the inside. Then came Step It Up out three wide, and Vergladica's at the rear. They march down the back in the Derby, and Mr. Armstrong shows the way. Spalato still a shade keen against Nunez in second. Up on the outside is Cordoba, and the saddle might have slipped forward on Cordoba, so the rider's in a bit of trouble there. He takes over and goes to the front now, Cordoba, but the saddle has slipped. He led by a half length over Mr. Armstrong as the pace really goes on now. This suits Spalato, who's travelling a little more kindly now. Next of all then is Alfonso as they came down towards the top of the straight. Empress Wu makes a smooth. Valbuena still enjoying a lovely run from Bendician. They were followed by Magical Talent sneaking up on the inside. Step It Up going wider. Then Johnny Guitar. Flight of the Saker is Nate over on the inside, and well back Wall Street Boy. Into the straight, Mr. Armstrong is the leader. Spalato tries to run him down at the 300 metres, and now Spalato went to the lead, and he dashed out by two over Mr. Armstrong. Bendician into the clear. Step It Up down the outside. Magical Talent, Johnny Guitar battle away. Spalato is clear in the Derby. What a remarkable story. 4 starts, 4 wins, 2 Group 1s in the Emirates Singapore Derby. Spalato bolts in, wins it by 5. Step It Up a massive run second. Third might be Magical Talent, then a photo with Vergladica. Next to come across the line was Bendician, then Johnny Guitar. They were followed by Valbuena, Panama City, well back Cordoba, but there were excuses for it. Then Flight of the Saker, Mr. Armstrong, Wall Street Boy.